Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about confidence and how to do things and to restore your confidence. So I'm on a 7-day, or rather 8-day 7-night cruise out in the Mediterranean, sailing to Israel. But the thing for me is I'm doing it solo. Yes, I'm all on my own, nobody here apart from me, and this is the first time I've ever been on a holiday on my own. Now, I've flown on my own, but I've flown and met with family at the other end, so I've done that a few times. So I've flown to America or the Caribbean and or Canada and been with family there, but this is the first time I've ever booked a holiday as a sole traveller and travelled on my own. And I have to admit, I am really enjoying it, and it's absolutely boosted my confidence. And I just wanted to talk you through a little bit about the background, why I decided to do it, and how it's been for me. So I decided to do it. It was just a last minute thing. I literally booked it the one day, and 8 days later I was at the airport flying off to to Cyprus. And each year I like to have a holiday and I like to go away somewhere, but my life had changed quite a lot this year in 2019, and for various reasons just didn't have an opportunity to have a holiday. And if you're used to having at least one holiday a year and you look forward to it, it's quite a bit of a shock in my case to not have had my holiday. So I had met somebody and I was just so inspired by his travels and the places that he had been to and the things that he'd seen, and he did it all as a solo traveller. And talking to him, I was just so inspired. I just decided, that's it, one day I'm just gonna book a holiday. So I spoke to him I think it was on the weekend, and the Monday started hunting around for a holiday, found something, and literally booked it on the Tuesday, and a week later I was leaving home to go on my holiday. So that's how I arrived at doing it. Now, to be honest, I did ring a couple of my friends, and I did ask some of my family members if any of them wanted to come, and they all said no. And I was at that point where I thought, oh, shall I go, shan't I go? And you know, it wasn't an immediate thinking, yes, I'm going to go and do it. There was a lot of nervousness and a lot of trepidation and a lot of fear, travelling on my own. And I was kind of thinking about, well, what are people going to think when they see me, a single woman, travelling on my own, flying on my own, turning up at the airport on my own. And as it was, this holiday is a cruise holiday, floating around the cruise ship on my own. Could I do it? Am I brave enough to go to dinner on my own, to go around the pool on my own, to go on excursions on my own? And the thought of just hiding in my cabin at some points seemed really appealing. But I decided, though, do you know what? Sometimes we just have to face our fears. We just have to get on and do it. And in fact, a few years ago, I had been on a cruise with somebody and they weren't very well, and they spent a lot of their time in the cabin. So I was then floating around the ship on my own, doing things on my own. And at the time, I remember thinking, well, actually, this isn't so bad. I think I can do a cruise on my own. So when the opportunity presented itself, I did really consider it, but then the fear started to kick in and think, don't do it, Angela, don't do it. But you know what? One of the things that I've learnt in life is that when we face those fears and we do it, sometimes we enjoy it more because we've had to overcome those challenges and overcome those barriers and that negative thinking. So I decided just to do it. I just booked it, and say a week later I was flying out. So I flew out to Cyprus, and flying out to Cyprus on my own wasn't so much as a big deal, because say I've flown many times on my own, and then all of a sudden I just kept thinking, well, do you know what, everybody is here to enjoy themselves, and I've just got to relax and let it go. And I was sat next to such a lovely couple on the plane, and we got chatting, and they were so warm and they were so welcoming, and they were telling me about their travels and their plans. They were just going on holiday in Cyprus. They weren't doing a cruise, and you know, I was just so excited about that for them. So that made me kind of relax and think, you know what, yeah, I feel really good about doing this. So you know, got to did the transfer from Paphos into Limassol, and then boarded the cruise ship. And so far I've been on board now 4 days. It's going ever so quickly. It's been 4 days, and it's just been an absolutely wonderful experience. What I love about being a sole traveller is just the absolute freedom. And I've realised that maybe I'm a little bit selfish, I don't know, maybe I am, but I love just floating around my room. And I've got a beautiful cabin, and I'll show you around that on another video. I've got a lovely cabin, and I'm not a messy person, but I could just leave my stuff out if I wanted to, and I don't, because that's just not who I am. But I could walk around in the buff if I wanted to, and I often do. I could go to bed when I want. I could watch what I want on the TV, listen to what I want, have the lights on and off when I want. I can go to dinner when I want, and as many times as I want. I can just do what I want, and there's nobody to think about, nobody to say, oh, are you ready, what time do you want to do this, or where do you want to go today, or what do you want to do. There's none of that. It's all about me, and I've actually loved it. The last time I was on a cruise was it was about 18 months ago, and there was 3 of us, 3 girls sharing the cabin, and it was all lovely and everything, but you know, we all had to take turns to use the bathroom, and then plan what time we're going to get up, what time we're going to go to dinner, what we're doing later today. You know, some wanted to eat in the fine dining, others wanted to do canteen, so we had to agree, well, we'll do fine dining tonight and canteen tomorrow. And you know, some wanted to do this excursion and that, and you know, and sort of sharing and deciding and thinking about other people. It was nice at first, for the first day or so, but after a bit it got a bit wearing. And but this time it's none of that. And as it is, I came down with a really bad chest infection. You could probably hear it. I came down with this on the second day and went off to the doctors, the medical centre, this morning on board the ship. I saw the doctor, got me some antibiotics, and came back and decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in bed for the best part of the day. And I did, and it was just fabulous, you know. Just topping up my water, going back to bed, having a sleep without having anybody to think about. Then yesterday, because I wasn't feeling so great yesterday, decided that I was going to just stay on board, and there was nobody to disappoint, you know. So it's just been absolutely wonderful. It's given me time to think about me, because for my life I've always had to think about other people, but it was just nice just to think about me and be looked after by the crew. You know, they're cooking your dinner, they're washing up after you, they're cleaning up after you, they're making your bed. You know, you come back and your room's nice and clean, and it is just really lovely to be looked after. So in being looked after, it's given me an opportunity to think about me and to think about what I want for my life and my future. So, and I'll share more about that in you know, future videos about the direction that I'm gonna go. But it's just been great. It's been really, really, really good. I've had a few comments and a few looks, because people do notice me walking around the ship. You know, I'm quite distinctive, particularly with my hair. I'm quite distinctive, and people notice. And people, not everybody, but some people have made comment, and they said, you know, and they've been really surprised that I've travelled on my own and doing a cruise on my own. And some people are really, yeah, they think I'm brave. They think it's brave to travel and cruise on your own, and I think I would have thought that a few years ago. I would have probably thought that somebody cruising on their own was brave, but I don't know. I think it's wise. I think it's a great opportunity, because it's pushed me out of my comfort zone, because I've not been a shrinking violet. I've got up every morning, apart from, you know, when I've been unwell, and I've just gone about my business on the ship, got chatting to people. I've done loads of things on the ship. I've been to all the entertainment nights. Comedy nights are fantastic. Been to dinner, both fine dining and you know, the more relaxed style. Been out by the pool. I've done lots and lots of different things. Been in the games room today. Got chatting with people in there. So it's been great. It's just pushing me out of my comfort zone, and the great thing is, it's really built my confidence. It's really built my confidence, and knowing that I could do whatever I want to do. And I've had some weird looks and some whispers, but it's not bothered me at all. It's not bothered me. So you know, if you're thinking about traveling on your own, I would say do it. Give it a go. If nothing else, it'll push you out of your comfort zone. It'll force you to talk to other people, to mix with other people, and it might be just the experience you need to build your confidence and to find who you are. So often we're defined by others. You know, we're somebody's mother, we're somebody's partner, we're somebody's wife, somebody's daughter, you know, somebody's friend. You know, we're defined by others. Well, this time there's nobody defining me. I'm a soul traveller. I am me. I am the definition of who I am and who I want to be. And I'm really relaxed in the daytime, kind of glam rock relaxed. But at night, out comes the makeup and the red lips and, you know, the sparkly outfit and the heels, and, you know, I'm glammed up and I just strut my stuff and walk with confidence. Because that's the thing, if you walk with confidence, people will believe that you are a confident person and you can do anything. But if you think you're not confident and you dress in that, you know, sheltered way, and you want to hide all the time, and, you know, you lurk in, and, you know, you're scared to come out your room, and, you know, you're scuttling here and scuttling there. If you do that, then you're not doing yourself any favours in terms of building your confidence. You have to believe it, that you are a confident person, and you have to walk that walk. You have to lift your head high, put your shoulders back, and just walk like you own it. And that's what I've done, and I've loved every single minute of it. So, yeah, just stay tuned, because I'm going to be doing more videos about my cruise holiday and also about various subjects, including a little bit more about confidence. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching me, and I'll see you soon.